All right, it's my diary for today. What I want to talk about is me and overcoming a lot of backwards and unnatural tendencies people would say is about me, which when I was born, since a child, I've done everything backwards. I taught myself how to read. I'm what some would call dyslexic, but I just see patterns. Like I see patterns in people. When I look at a piece of paper, it just forms into patterns, and then I see numbers and symbols, and they just rearrange, and I can read. Which I read a lot, which is some people would think it's strange that I read so much, and I've never passed a class. And I taught myself. I tie my shoes wrong. I write backwards. I hold my fork and spoon wrong. Um, some people say I speak like Yoda sometimes and ramble, but and speak fast. But it all makes sense to me. Everything runs so fast in my mind that it just all catches up at one time. I'm not really good with details. I'm really good with broad dreams and big visions. So the people, I take everybody as a student teacher relationship. I learn from every person, whether they're young or old, rich, poor, as some people would say, or somebody would think people would think was illiterate or stupid. Like they would think that I was. I was in all the slow classes, they would say, but none of it just made sense to me. It wasn't natural. And natural is, to me, I learned from experiences in the world. So the universe has always been my university. And every person I've came in contact with, I've learned from and took whatever knowledge that they give me or gave me so I can learn. I never met my dad and never seen him before, and my birth certificate is blank in my father's section. So I never got the opportunity to meet him while he was here. Even though I feel his energy now protecting me, I never knew who I look like or what I look like. Or I used to stare in the mirror and just wonder where I came from and why I didn't look like anybody that was around me, or I didn't act like them, or I never fit in. I never fit into a group. It was always groups versus me. And I guess they would always think I was the weakest one because I was the quiet one, but I just would just be quiet and let the group turn against me and leave. But that all basically led me to this point of building up the confidence and courage to tell my own story, and it was time. So I didn't do any of this or do any of this talking maliciously or to dog anybody, because all the mistakes that I've made have been for a purpose. So anything that anybody's done to me in the past, abuse, whatever, verbal, mental, sexually, I take it all now as I had to learn as a lesson to be able to have a pure heart and pure love. And anything I've done to anybody or hurt, I understand hurt people, and I didn't understand what the pain was, so I gave out pain. But it all had to come for a purpose for me to understand who I am or find out who I was. And at some point, everybody else would figure out the same thing that I had to figure out. It's still kind of new to me, and I never felt special, so now I still feel normal. But I don't know. Just in chaos, I've always been calm in the eye of the storm. I'm just calm in chaos. It's just I've been fighting for so long that fighting was easy. Loving was always, and happiness and acknowledgement was always what I wanted. And it was just pure. It wasn't like materials, because anything that came with materials then came with abuse. It didn't come from love. So now I just want pure love for everybody, and that's what will heal the world because I know what pain feels like. I've been through pain since birth, and I don't want that kind of pain on anybody. So now I'm just fulfilling my purpose that I was placed here for, and I was told it's time to give my gift. So this is really uncomfortable for me. So I'm only doing this because I was told it was time for me to do this. So I thank you for listening. If you even listen, this is just me, so I can go back and listen to myself, really. And if it helps you feel more comfortable in facing your demons, then that's what it is to help. Because you got to face your demons to get to your light. Peace.